Hey everybody, Epiphany here. I'm just coming to show you something that came up on stream yesterday that I think is really cool, and it's going to reinvent some of the stuff that we've been doing with Satisfactory speedrunning over the last couple of weeks. So, as many of you know, we go on hard drive runs, and the main purpose of this hard drive run is to obviously pick up hard drives, as well as get building materials and summer sloops, immersive spheres, all that kind of good stuff. Now, there are some cool tricks that we've already started using, like hub jumping, where you can just respawn using keep inventory on death, and this is like a slightly faster way to run. You just go there, respawn, and you can get around the map much faster. Let's do it one more time here. So this was something that we've been theory crafting around with, but I want to show you something even cooler. So let's pick up these materials, and now we are faced with a sticky situation. We are, as you might all know, above a cave that extends below the rocky desert some distance, and we want to get inside that cave to unlock Sam. In order to do that, we could run around all the way over here to the Dune Desert, pop on in here, and run back. And that's reasonable. That's what we've been doing before. But yesterday on stream, we came up with a really clever technique that I think is going to blow this game out of the water. We're going to clip the hub using nudge under the hill right here. We're going to go ahead and respawn into that. And we are now entering outside of the bounds. We're going to dismantle this and place it right in there and respawn one more time. And just like that, we are inside the cave with Sam. We can go ahead and grab this summer sloop real quick. And, oop, there it is. I'm going to grab that. And we can carry on with our run without having to navigate into and out of this cave. Now, there is one other spot that is useful. I'm going to go run over that real quick. And we're back. So, as you can see, we got to the end of this cave here, and the next thing we want to do is get out. Now, there are some boulders at the end of this cave which we could destroy if we had obelisks, which we don't. And as you can also see, there's some poison here, which would be a real pain in the butt to run through. So instead, we're going to use out of bounds one more time. I'm going to aim for this area of the ceiling. Let me see if I can get it. Might need to get a bit closer. So I'm going to aim for this spot right here. I'm going to nudge myself on out. Right there, respawn, and if everything goes according to plan, looks like I missed a little bit, but that should be okay. Stick the hub right up there, and now I'm standing on an out of bounds. You can also see the tunnel here, it's kind of cool. From here, you can actually aim at the ground. Let's nudge a little bit just to make sure we're not under, and if I respawn one more time, voila, we're back in the rocky desert. So, as you can see, out of bounds can be really useful for navigating terrain that you're not supposed to get into or out of. I'm going to cut to two other spots now that I found in the Bamboo Forest where you can get summer sloops for free without using any obelisks. Okie doke, and here we are. So, up in this area, I'm just going to show it on the map for you. In this little rock formation, there's another summer sloop. Normally, you wouldn't be able to access it without obelisks, but I'm going to do a cool out of bounds clip right here. Now the important thing is you want to look at that hub window. So I'm going to clip it right there. You can see it's kind of inside the rock, kind of outside. We're going to do that, respawn one more time, and when I dismantle the hub, I'm inside the spire. Then you can just run back here and grab the summer sloop from behind. There's one other spot near here that we're going to want. I'm going to just teleport myself out of this spire real quick. Now I've got fly mode on, but you can do this all in vanilla, no advanced game settings required. I'm just using that to get around a little faster. So here's the last spot. As you can see, there are obelisks blocking it. Or, not obelisks, but there are boulders blocking it. We can get around that pretty easily and get to the summer sloop inside. Now this takes advantage of a couple different things. First, we're going to do the same flipping out of bounds trick. We're going to go here and plop down the hub. And then we're going to do one more to get into the cave itself. Let's make sure we don't clip onto the uranium. Now, the summer sloop is inside this deposit, and you can take advantage of something where you don't actually die for the first 10 or so seconds after respawning, as you can see. And then as soon as you come back with all your stuff, you're not holding the uranium. See, it's in this box. So you can do this one more time. Die to get rid of the uranium, and now we've got a free summer sloop. Obviously, once you get this, you're going to want to get out of the cave before you die to the uranium. So I just like to look west here, clip through this wall. Do it one more time. Now we're going to have to deal with a couple spiders. Hope you don't mind. Just like that. This should get me out. Might have to do it one more time. Yeah, we'll do it again. And just like that, we have made it out of bounds one more time, and there's also a purple slug here. Might as well pick that up. One last thing I'm going to clip to over here is a nice cheeky way to get into the doggo cave, and some fun things you can do with the walls there. So we're going to run up onto this, showing the map one more time, right about here. We're going to go over here, and I want to look for right there. I want to look for that little slope. I'm going to put the hub down kind of as close as I can reach, stick it in here. We're going to dismantle this and do one more through the big, very well textured wall. And once we dismantle this, you'll notice that we're behind, I can show this, we're behind one of the doggo nests. And in fact, you can even reach the Xenozapper through the wall. There's a wall here. As you can see, I can't jump through it. But you can get the Xenozapper and access it without ever entering the doggo cave. And obviously from here, you can just put down the hub outside. I'll just go over here. You can put this down outside and enter the doggo cave normally. And this is just a small little way to get into the doggo cave a little bit faster than you would otherwise. Look at that. So this has been a cool trick that we found over the last couple of days. I'm really excited to find other ways that we can use out of bounds to our advantage. If you know any cool spots that have summer sloops, Mercer spheres, where maybe getting out of bounds might come up with a cool way to access them, I would love to hear about it in the comments. I stream every Monday and Wednesday, so if you want to come by there and communicate as we do some of this routing live, that would also be really appreciated and fun. But until then, I'll catch you in the next video.